hater. If anybody wished him a happy birthday last week, unwish him the happy birthday. Wish him a sad birthday. I'm on my hater arc. So yeah, this is getting into our grand finals. Nicon playing very dominant, kind of just this entire tournament here. Oh my god! That's such a catch from that high up. Like, I feel like that's only the kind of thing you hit after just playing your character so much. It's just one of those interactions that only people who play the character would like even think of. Dude, I hate when people play this song because, like, why is it so ethereal? This is like the most distracting song in the game for me. Oh. After how many times are we gonna dodge grabs with rolls until someone adapts? There's just like a solid 5 seconds of them just running at each other and grabbing and the other one rolling away. But yeah, very competitive game here even after that first stock. You know, Komidori back in the lead, although Nicon gonna be taking that right away. Back to even game we are. Very early little combo there coming up from Komidori. Komidori is a player that just makes me remember how good Fox Jab is. Like, some Fox players, they get a lot of usage out of it. Other ones just kind of neglect the move in general. But it is just kind of a generally pretty good option to throw out in a lot of situations for Fox. Because given the nature of the move, it's a lot less committal. So, like, you're not getting rewarded as much for it as, say, like a dash attack, but it's something. It is, technically speaking, a successful interaction. And, you know, sometimes in a game like this, you'll take that. That's all you can take. Just like Komidori is going to be taking that game number 1 with the tried and true Nair into up smash. So, curious to see the stage pick here. Although I'm kind of not at the same time because I feel like Smash Ultimate Grand Finals. Are we going to be seeing Small Battlefield or Pokemon Stadium? Getting into it here. I kind of thought it was going to be Pokemon Stadium with the music, but no. It's a Small Battlefield with Pokemon music. Oh. Kyle is aware. Awesome, we're so back. Oh, nice.
So, thanks.
Anytime. Kyle thanked me. I don't know what for. But yeah. You're welcome. I don't know what I did. Anyway, getting back into the game. Because Jigglypuff is a character you don't really consider all too much with mobility. Like, obviously Jigglypuff has really good air mobility. But I feel like everybody still kind of thinks of that ground mobility, so it's just like Jigglypuff can't be everywhere on the stage at once, but the players kind of make it happen. That character is shockingly proficient at getting around, even with that jab. Nicon not getting the edge guard though. It always feels like a nail biter every time Komidori wants to make it back to stage, because like generally Nicon is pretty good at like sussing out the specific recovery route that Komidori is going to take. Which I guess isn't all too hard, because just like, if the Fox isn't Firefoxing immediately, they're going to be using side B. And then even if they do Firefox, just like, that is the most telegraphed move of all time. But obviously, a character like Jigglypuff, you do have to be a bit careful with your spacing. That's why Nicon isn't, you know, perfectly punishing it every time. It's just because if you mess up, you get hit. And that move is also, like, shockingly strong. Because, fun fact, the most percent Fox can get out of any move in his arsenal is, like, every hit of up B. That does more damage than every, like, fully charged smash attack, all that. Not counting, like, if they DI in when you're rapid jabbing. Ooh, Komidori looking for a back air there. Gonna be catching a fair from Nicon, though. We're just throwing out moves. Both these players want the other one to die, and it's very apparent. And yep, that's gonna be going the way of Nicon in that game numero 2. The end of that game really did just turn into whose back air will hit first. And Nicon actually strapped with the different beverages. We got the beverage option select. That's so awesome. Hitting the exclusive Coke into Gatorade into Coke combo. What is this song? Let's see if I can read the very small incoming. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is incoming. Nicon actually kind of getting a lot of value out of getting hit by that that back air. Oh. Yeah, just very solid gameplay all around here. Excellent catch from Komidori on that up air. I do really like this stage. Wait. Oh, I know this was Komidori's stage pick. Oh, wow. Crazy catch on the S-Man from Nicon there. But actually, that Fox up air has me thinking this is probably not a bad stage for Puff in this matchup. Because Fox historically can get so much off of those like those up air vortexes, but you take the platforms away, they're still real, just you don't get as much out of them. There's only, you can't hit as many up airs is what I'm trying to say. The Fox Classic and getting that there into up smash. Komidori not quite going to be able to make it back there. Kind of had that weird interaction where you're not sure if you had to check or not. Of course, it just didn't go the way of Komidori. I'm kind of surprised Magnet Hands didn't come in there. But Komidori still definitely has a pretty solid percent lead in this last stock. The Nicon starting to come back here. That honestly kind of felt like a rest. A lot of things that Puff does just kind of feel like, you know, maybe they could get a rest here just randomly. Because that just is Puff. How easily my point is proven. I am actually a prophet. Anyway, speaking of being a prophet, watch out for May 27th, 2028 at 5:37 p.m. The world will not be ready. Anyway, now we're gonna see if we are mentally ready for this game number 3. Going back to FD, or sorry, game number 4. Yeah. Interesting interaction there. Nicon's doing a really good job of just kind of like floating around Komidori's general like COVID like social distance bubble, you know, that 6 feet range. Because like the puff has to come down eventually, but Nicon is making it very hard to kind of like pin down when exactly. Because puff, in any situation, either comes down like it's a grab or like a dash deck or something, or, you know, gets an aerial, or perhaps aerial has enough time to use a double jump, second aerial, you know? And that is kind of the danger with interacting with the puff in the air. It's just like, there are so many options the puff can make. Good discipline on Komidori's part, not going for that smash. Kind of felt it in my soul though. That's why I said it. Because sometimes it just feels like there are random points in a game where mentally I'm just like, you should use a kill move right now. I think it'll work. It's been such a fun like trading of blows. These entire set really. This entire set. I was gonna say these past couple of games, but it has been all of the games. Because, you know, most of the time the things that are taking these stocks are like big plays coming out. For example, when like Komidori takes a chance on an up smash.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. I miss Melee Fox voice. He was so whimsical. Like, I don't care who you are. Hearing the mission complete, it's gotta bring at least a tad bit of a smile to your face. But we are going into a game number 5, potentially Nicon's tournament's game. Now, obviously, Komidori going to be looking to close this out. Definitely not wanting to go the full true finals. Because I can only imagine how much, like... Because I don't play Fox. But I imagine at, like, the level that we're playing at right now, the character does take, like, a pretty decent amount of mental power to properly... control, operate even. Especially against a character like Jigglypuff, which like can kind of really hard punish you for not thinking as much as you should be. I feel like the more you get like mentally strained against the character, the better she performs, which you could say against or about like a lot of characters, but I think it goes especially so for her. Komidori going to be finding that back air, not allowing Nicon to get too much entry credit on this second stock, although Nicon will be taking the early lead here. I'm really impressed with just like the level of awareness Nicon has over like every interaction and the what if of like, can I get a hit here or should I just try to like, you know, play more defensive? Is it worth it? You know? Excuse me. Yeah, while I'm dying and my lungs are collapsing in on themselves. Komidori is going to be finding an F smash. I feel like the gears were turning, and then Puff back air hit them, and then the entire operation, the entire machine just collapsed. Really? Fair down. Okay. That's just like it's definitely a thing. It just looks really weird on the floaty. Ooh, that could have potentially been death for Komidori, depending on if Nicon like read the get up option. Not quite getting the combo out of the side B there. Nicon, scary position. Gonna be finding the fair into the dash attack. Komidori is now gonna be on ledge. Now this is just anyone's game, really. Both looking for aerials. And Komidori's gonna find theirs first.
Returning to base.
Taking that grand finals. That's okay, Elgato. You didn't have to work anymore.
No, it like literally Ashton stood up.
Yeah. Bro, the camera was like, set's over, I'm done. But yeah, that was KMLocal number 37. Event partner, do that. That's like one of the only ones I haven't plugged yet. And then also, there's actually like 2. Watch, that's it. Okay, yeah, check out, make sure to watch out for the KML holiday special, which these are supposed to be Christmas colors, but I just can't get over the fact that the KML is like the Italian flag. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be an invitational, going to be happening somewhere in the state, featuring 16 of the best people ever. Rah! So yeah, more information to come on that one, except Kyle's still yapping, so okay, we're wrapping it up. Cool, he stopped yapping because I called him out on it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in next week for KMLocal number, get this, 38. I'm like, hey, what's up? Goodbye.